Got a Uzi on my body, I might just shoot up your party, yeah. I told that bitch to count to 3 and she rollin' out Molly now. Yeah, too many drugs in my face and I can't stop it now. If I ever tried to stop, I swear depression is gon' slow me down. They be talking to me crazy like these niggas really help me out. I can't feel my body cause I'm highly out that gas. Yeah, I just took a puff and then I passed it to my man. If you can't vouch for you, then you can't come and you just might.
It's your boy Tray5. If it ain't shot by retro, it ain't perfecto.
So how would you describe y'all relationship?
Shit. It's like my motherfucking brother. I basically grew up with this nigga. It's like, it's all crazy because growing up, like the shit we was on, you would have never thought we would have grew up and started doing music type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I would have never expected him to be on some beat making shit or no clothes making shit when we was younger. You feel me? Wasn't nobody planning no shit like that. So it's like, when we got older, you feel me, I went my separate way, you feel me, he was on his own shit, and then we kind of like, met between the line, came back, it was just like, so much had changed. He was on this, I was on that, so, but it is what it is.
So other than music, what would be some things that you would like to get into?
Shit, other than music, I really want to get in, like, my long-term goal on some backline shit with like, filming. I like films. Like, I like how people put certain type of films together, you feel me, to create something. Like, I like that. Like, I like being a part of production, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, my long-term goal was like, I want to do film.
To basically be like a movie producer?
Yeah, like I want to, not even just like a movie producer, like I want to be that nigga that say, like if you need promotion, like I know how to put small little clips together for you, like commercial clips type shit to promote your music, and you know what I'm saying, just whatever you're doing with your environment, like I can put like a short little clip together, some fire shit, you know what I'm saying, help you get endorsements with that shit, put like a little Sprite, you know what I'm saying, scene in there, a little Coke scene, some shit like, you know, just be real like on some fire shit, like on some different shit, like I ain't even just trying to come like straight, I'm trying to make some shit, like nah, like I already got a plan of how I really want to do everything, but for the most part, yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I still be thinking about like still hooping and shit, like getting myself back together and do it. I know I can do it. I ain't like I'm old as fuck. But I just be rolling with the punch, bro.
So within and without music, so in and without music, who are some of your biggest like influences?
Like on music?
Yeah, and without music as well.
And without music?
Like who just influenced you in life? With music and with, you know what I'm
saying? Shit, I say like as far as like famous people, like off it, you gotta put Lil Wayne. I gotta put Drake. I gotta put J. Cole in that order. Only cause like around that time, they was the main people I was listening to. You feel me? Like, cause I was born in 1996, you feel me? So it was like, growing up with my dad, we used to ride around here old Toyota truck, like, you feel me? Like, listening to cassette tapes, you feel me? Like, NWA, like, that was all we knew, like Ice Cube, like fucking, Eazy-E, shit like that, like, Snoop Dogg, like, we played that shit 24/7, that's all I fucking knew. But then when I got a little older, like, first people I was really hearing was like, you know, Birdman, Lil Wayne, Young Jock, all them, like, it was just like, I ain't like none of that shit, like, you know, Soulja Boy was coming out and all that shit in the 2000s shit, like, I was fucking with the dance and shit, like, that's when I really knew I fucked with music, like, when I was able to, like, just start just getting up grooving, like, I don't know what was up with me, like, every time, like, a fire song would just come on, I couldn't stop moving, like, I'd be dancing and shit, like, that's when I started doing that dancing shit, like, in high school I had blew up out that shit a little bit, cause I was always with all the, like, dances and shit, I fuck with everybody, like, and I was fucking with that dancing shit, but then as I got older, like, at some point, I don't know, I woke up one day and that shit clicked, I was like, I ain't finna make no career out of this shit, I like, that shit not for me, like,
so you was the Instagram dancer before the Instagram?
Yeah, like, I was dancing way before that shit, like, it just so happened I just started getting cool with niggas, young niggas that was already famous, like, for that shit, cause they been doing that shit for so long, you feel me? And it was just like, I was really just getting love from them type shit, You feel me? And then it was just like that, but I ain't continue with that shit. I just let that shit what it was. Cause like, after I got to a certain age, like, nah, this ain't what I, like, you feel me? I ain't finna be riding around the city dancing and sweating all that shit, nah.
So if you would go on tour, would you dance on stage?
I hit some Chris Brown shit. I ain't gonna cap. I do that shit. Depending on what type of song I make. If I make some fire shit where I know I gotta hit a little, you know what I'm saying, song, I'll do that shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I get in shape for that shit for sure.
So what's some of your biggest goals in life and in music?
Some of my biggest goals in music. Well, obviously for one, I want people to see like what type of talent I'm really trying to bring with that shit, as far as like what all I done made and how far I done came. You see what I'm saying? Cause it's like I done made so many different types of music. Like I'm not one of those street like niggas that's trying to rap like, you know what I'm saying, about all that drug money shit. That's not me. You feel me? Like I'm in a whole different zone, some other shit. Like I have some fun with that type of shit every now and then, but for the most part, like, I really be thinking I'm in my own type of world type shit. So one thing I want to bring, I just want people to see me as a whole different type of person. Like that's one. Two, like my second goal really, bro, like I don't want to just say I want to get rich. I want to get wealthy. You feel me? Like,
yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah, cause it's like I really don't care about the fame. Like I really just want to get the money just so I can just like feed everybody. Like feed it to everybody. Like my plan is to just like, if I was to blow it right now, like say if I had like $2 million in the bank, nigga, all my day ones, like I'ma sit down with them niggas like individual, like what type of business do you want to start for yourself, or what plans do you got for yourself? And I'ma fund their ass and, you know, help them get right to get that shit so they can make money for themselves. So I can say all my team eating by themselves. Like,
exactly.
Giving no handouts to nobody. Like these niggas getting that shit.
Everybody having their own shit.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to be on some shit like that, like low key type shit. Cause bro, it like I done grew up and lost so many people close to me, bro. That shit don't make no sense. It just make your mind sick at some point, bro. And it just like it just keep you not wanting to be like outside. You feel me? Like I don't even really trust people like that too much. That's why I'm always just like I'm in and out. And niggas always be like, damn nigga, where you been at? I be like, shh. I was ducked off for a good minute. Like,
So do you feel like you have PTSD from all the lost friends you've lost?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got PTSD off a lot of shit, bro. I almost died like a lot of fucking times. Like a lot of fucking times. But for the most part, like, I look at it like this. All the times that people done died, all the times I almost died, I look at it like, bro, you can really go at any time type shit. You feel me? Like, that shit ain't nothing. Like, that shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't really nothing to play with. Like, niggas really be out here like just risking their life doing dumb shit. And it don't even really be worth it, cause you really can be gone. Like, bro, you can't hurt your people like that. Like, that's the number one thing I ain't trying to do. I ain't trying to hurt my person. But the third thing I'm really trying to bring, like, I really want, like, for my goal with this music shit, like my main goal, I ain't even gonna cap. Put that nigga on. I know that shit don't sound like a main goal, but like, put space on. Like, cause I ain't even gonna cap. If it wasn't for space, like, the type of music I done made so far that's on platforms now, like, I would've never been here. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, that nigga done kept me sane so much. Like, that's my dog for real. We done been through a lot. You feel me what I'm saying? So it's like, he know what type of shit I want. Like, cause we just built that type of bond off how he made beats and shit like that. And I would never even knew that nigga if it wasn't for that nigga Sean. Like, that nigga Sean had got down, sent that nigga to me one time, and then we just like, nigga started sending me a couple beats, and I started fucking with that nigga heavy, and I was just sending that nigga shit back to back. How I was sitting there, I was sending shit back to you like every, like what, 2 songs every day? Like back to back, like I was just sending them back to back, and it just came to that point, like he started coming over to the house and we just started like making shit off scratch, and like he'd be working on just like probably the drums, there don't be nothing on there, and I just started rapping, and then he just be like, what the fuck? And then he just started making that shit all day, and we just keep going. And that's just how that shit went, bro. So it's just like, we both lost a lot in the process with being around each other. You know what I'm saying? So we was just like, we ain't got no choice but to keep pushing forward. So it's like the main goal for us was just like to get to the top with all, you know what I'm saying? With all means necessary. So it's like, my main thing was, I felt like if I blow off his music, he blow. So you feel me? Like,
y'all a team.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main goal. It's not just me. It's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I ain't really with that fame shit. Like, I mean, you know, if you blow, that's just what it is. I'm gonna have to get out there, you know what I'm saying? Do what I gotta do, show, do this and that. But as far as like when I ain't gotta do shit, you ain't finna see me outside, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even fuck with niggas like
that. Where are you from?
No, I'm from here. I'm from Atlanta.
What's some of your, like, if you ever don't feel like you're not blowing or stuff not going your way, what's some of the things that motivate you?
When things not going my way, shit, I ain't gonna cap. Like, when shit not going my way, I just tend to like, I just brush that shit off. Like, at this point, I don't got to that age where it's like, you can't get mad about shit. Like, when shit not going your way, you feel me? It's just like when somebody die. I mean, I done came to that realization, like, yeah, I done held a lot of my tears, you feel me, for a couple people, these last couple of years. But it's just like, I done came to that reality that me crying won't fix shit, won't bring shit back. So it's just like, I just gotta swallow that bullet and be strong for everybody else, you feel me? So I just keep moving with that shit, to be honest.
So with losing a lot of friends, you think that has a lot of your mental health?
Hell yeah, cause it's like, they be on your mind, like, you know, different people be on your mind, different situations, different times throughout the day, you know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get a break, sometimes you don't get a break from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just the fact that, like, when you can see somebody one day, or you be chilling with somebody one day, and then, you know, wake up the next day and then that shit like, what the fuck, type shit. So, I don't know. I feel like, at some point, I feel like I just experienced that shit at a young age, at the wrong time. You feel me? I feel like if I was older enough and experienced that shit, probably like, around like, now, like 21 or 22, like type shit, start really experiencing it, then I probably would have been able to like, cope with that shit better. But like, since I started seeing that shit at a young age, that shit was just like, it was like, what the fuck? Like, it made me feel like life would really throw it in a certain way. But it was just like, so I just try to stay clear out the way.